disperse it a little. Because remember, most of my green would be down here, so it would be very light right there. Once again, this doesn't have to be perfect. We're just trying to get some kind of variation with the value. So now I'm going to bring the colors in here. I think I'm going to use my green right here. I'll just work my way up. So if you notice, you're getting a little texture, and that's because of my floor. So if you work on the floor and it has texture, put some normal paper behind it to try to avoid that texture. Again, if you have something like I do right there where you're trying to go around it, just bring your eraser in if you accidentally get in it and erase. Alright, so then I'll bring in my yellow and I'm going to use it here. Making sure to stay on the paper I put underneath. Try not to switch direction too much, that's my dog going by. The reason why is the more you switch directions, the harder it's going to be to blend it. I'm doing with very narrow areas, so I kind of need to get the effect that I'm looking for. And if you're paying close attention, you'll realize Miss Etch did not erase all her pencil like she was supposed to. Shame on me. I'm trying to get this example done for y'all. Okay, if I need to, just come with the finger, blend it out just a little bit. You go from your darker to your lighter. And I'll come in. I think I'm gonna do this one. I do want to try to avoid putting like the colors, same color on top of each other, but I'm already here, so hi Flo, thanks for stepping on the paper. Florence is my dog, I call her Flo. Kind of take my finger. Yes, I tend to use that finger. Let me change my fingers a little bit there. And it's kind of faded out nicely. I can still tweak it a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to come up to this one. I think I'm going to bring the yellow back to this side. So I just come in. Maybe this one. And let's see. And it fades, and we're all happy. Woo! Alright. That is my dog drinking water. Once again, sorry. Not in the quietest place of my house. Now, before I go there, because now I realize that I have that, I want to do this area, and of course, I didn't erase my pencil yet in that area. So, now that I have that erased, we'll bring my purple in. You know what? You stepped on my computer. Come on. Remember, my color would have started here. So by the time it got here, it would be fading. You gotta think about that. If it's overlapping, think about where it would have started, how dark it would have been, how light it would have been at this point. And I'm going to come in with my green. Because I have such a big green right here, I'm going to do my green right here and keep it kind of small. And I already messed up because my hand jiggled. Yeah, I'm doing it on the book that says Julie, and that's from the series Julie of the Wolves. I gotta be careful with my gradation here, because it is such a small book. I did not think about that before I started. So I try to think about stuff like that before you start. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get in that area, so I'm going to take my finger, kind of brush it out. I want to add a few more colors right here. I think I'm going to do yellow here. And then I will do a purple here and maybe a green over here. So I'm going to keep doing what I did, even though the book is sideways. I'm going to keep it dark here. And then as it goes up, it's going to get lighter. Be careful about going over your black lines with your color pencil. It could fade it out, or you could end up seeing the lines through it. I don't like that. So remember, if you don't like something, just take it and kind of soften it up. Let's see, do I like that or not? Nope. I like that better, but... So it's looking weird to me because I have that very harsh dark line going across it, so it looks like I have a very light and very dark side, and that it's not fading as much. That would be my fault for having that line there. But it happens, and you make it work. Okay, that's about as good as I'm going to get that right now. Bring this purple in, do and accidentally over, which is fine, it happens. You erase, well, try to erase and epically fail while recording. So you erase what you don't need. Purple is really harder because it's a deeper, richer color. I'm just hoping that we can see this book is going to be covered in purple because this would be the lower half of the book. Okay, so we have that, and then like I said, I'm going to bring on and do just a slight green here. We keep it very lit, keep it kind of darker, since this is this bottom of the book. Okay, so with that, I am there we go. So there's that. You notice the color is going in, but it's not overly much. I know we may not go in and add a little bit color to like the very ends of some of these, but this honestly, it's fine. This is fine. This is good. Alright. Good luck. Message me with any questions you have.